Hey there, welcome to From Suffering to Celebration. My name is Janet Caliri, and I am the founder of Visible Transitions, which is a photographic process to help you go from overwhelmed to overjoyed using curiosity and a smartphone camera. And you're going to be learning the Visible Transitions process in this group called From Suffering to Celebration. And I want to introduce to you this lovely, lovely woman I have with me. Her name is Dr. Amy Shouse. She is actually my integrative doctor, and I am her patient. And we are here to talk to you about the 5 benefits of joining From Suffering to Celebration support group. Dr. Amy Shouse, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, hi everyone. Again, my name is Dr. Amy Shouse. I am a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and I have a clinic in Northern California called NorCal Integrative Medicine, and I've been working with Janet since January of 2020, so quite a few months now, and I'm here to just chat with Janet about the benefits of being in the support group because I think it's an amazing process.
Thank you. Yes. So Amy, Dr. Amy here got to see me use my visible transitions process to heal through my recent health crisis. And Amy, you talk about how you've never seen a patient self-regulate so well, and how it took a lot of pressure off of you, especially the mental and emotional piece of that. And you've been talking about how this methodology is the it fills that void, the vacuum that's missing between the practitioner and the patient.
Exactly. I witnessed Janet use her process and her program for herself while going through pretty serious health challenges, and use those tools successfully to get closer to where she wanted to be in terms of healing. And I saw the process unfold in real time, and I saw that it was effective. And then I also saw I realized, and a lot of practitioners already know this, that there is a missing piece to the process of healing that not a lot of practitioners know how to give to their patients, because it's actually part of that process is how the patient's giving to themselves and how they're going through the process and the support that they have. And working with resistance, which is one of the biggest things that I notice, is how well it is used in terms of working with all the feelings of resistance that come up for people when they're going through a health challenge, emotional or even mental challenge as well. So that's why I'm a big cheerleader for this process.
Yay, yay. So let's talk about the 5 top benefits of visible transitions photographic process that is going to be taught and integrated in this in our upcoming From Suffering to Celebration support group. So I want to start quickly by just saying the brain hates change, so it's important to have ongoing, consistent accountability and support, which is why we created this group. So top 5 benefits. 1, releasing that overwhelm, the stress and anxiety. And all of that causes the resistance that Dr. Amy was speaking of. So when we're resistant, we really don't move forward. It's hard to take action. It's really hard to get on board with the new good behaviors that your doctor or practitioner are recommending. So the first one is release overwhelm, stress, and anxiety, which really means reducing and dissolving that resistance. The second benefit is aligning your body and mind for easier healing. And it all comes back again to reducing that resistance, getting into that more accepting space. And Dr. Amy and I have spoken before about how the body can only heal in the parasympathetic nervous state. So this is a way to align your body and mind into that parasympathetic state for the easier healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like we can either be in a stress response or a relaxation response. So we want to hang out a little bit more in that relaxation response when we're trying to heal.
Yes. Which is why it's really important to have community so that you receive help. If I was not open to receiving help, I would probably be dead by now. I needed people in my home every day for months. Third benefit is guide your thinking and behavior towards joy. It is possible to feel joy during the chaos, or what we're all experiencing right now. I call it the corona apocalypse. It is possible to experience joy during challenging moments and days and months and weeks, and I'm living proof of it, and my clients are living proof of it.
Yeah,
and
it's a good reminder.
Yes.
That's a really good, because we think we're going through all this stuff that it's like it's almost like our duty is to be down and not full of joy, to like almost having permission, and that it is not only that it is a possibility and that we can cultivate it in times of challenging times, but also to have permission to actually experience it.
It's a really important point.
That's what I take from it.
Yeah, no, it's so important, that permission part.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. There are many people, myself included, who have been conditioned that feeling joy on a regular basis is not allowed. It's not permitted. It's a bad thing. And when we're in the joy state, of course, we're in the relaxed parasympathetic state, more healing, beautiful ripple effects. But I think it would be really helpful right now for all of us to be in a more joy state. The fourth benefit is tame your inner critic, your inner judge, for more ease. So I think you're getting the theme here: ease, joy, calm. That is the theme of the felt experience that you can have during your time in this support group. Taming that inner critic, one of my techniques called the neutrality practice, which we speak of a lot in our interviews and the introductions. The neutrality practice is a way to immediately dissolve that inner critic. And what happens when we don't have that inner critic? We're feeling expansive and joyful, and again, right back to that calm state for healing.
And the neutrality practice, my impression is that it's kind of I know this isn't really the word you use, but it's the only word that comes to mind. It's sort of a mindfulness practice in a way.
It is.
In a sense. I know it's slightly different, but.
Yeah, so the 3 keys that you will learn during the support group, all 3 keys, all 3 photo processes are a mindful, meditative. They are a mindfulness activity. They are a form of meditation, but it has nothing to do with sitting still.
Right.
Quiet. This is more kinesthetic, hands-on. Your brain does well in getting on board with the change when it's kinesthetic. It's artistic. It's using photography. And it is putting you in the moment, which is mindfulness. Yeah. And the 5th benefit is gaining confidence and making choices about your body and health. And this is so important. So Dr. Amy and I have a relationship where she does her due diligence and she brings her genius to me, the patient, and I check in with my body. I check in with my intuition. If things don't feel right to me, for example, let's just say she wanted me to take, she recommended me taking fish oil for my brain for the healing of my concussion. Well, I had some kind of reaction to the fish oil, and my body said, stay away from it, even though fish oil is really good for the brain. So I would go back to you, Dr. Amy, and say, it just doesn't feel right to me. Well, right. Dr. Amy's not going to push it on me. So the strength here is to be sovereign and self-governing. And we can only be in that space when we're not resistant, when we're in that calm, curious, accepting state.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we do in the support group is we take you through practices. And I always say, don't believe a word that I say, do the practices, and that's how you're going to gain the confidence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's so important, gaining that confidence, because that's that piece that's all of it's going to propel you forward. But I think that gaining the confidence is really helpful to like propel. Not that we're all a linear line and we're just going this way.
No.
Right? We never are, but just to kind of be in that place of confidence and know you can get back there that's really important.
The confidence is super, super imperative to the healing process. If we don't have that confidence and conviction, like back in early March, I was like, I wanted to leave this earth plane. Get me out of here.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I used my practices for myself to gain, first of all, to create the conviction. It's like my feet had roots, and it grounded me in my conviction.
Right. Yeah, and then that helps. And then when your practitioner gives you homework, like fish oil, then you can kind of come back and say, hey, maybe that wasn't the right homework for me.
Mm-hmm.
With confidence. Instead of just being a more passive, instead of having a more passive role in the situation.
Yeah. Yes. So this is not about being passive. This is not about you taking a passive role. This group is about getting you into the driver's seat, and you can have your fear and your doubt and your worry and all that sitting in the passenger seat, because it's all part of who we are. So we're not like ignoring those parts. We're not pushing them away. We're literally being with them while you are in the driver's seat.
Yes.
So imagine that.
Have it all, baby.
I
Joy.
know.
The joy rides along with you as well.
Yes, exactly.
I love it.
The joy, the playfulness, the curiosity, the fear, the doubt, the worry. And so,
great.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing stuff. I'm really, really excited. And that's the 5 benefits: releasing your overwhelm, stress and joy, aligning your body and mind for easier healing, guiding your thinking and behavior towards joy, taming your inner critic or judge for more ease, and gaining confidence in making choices about your body and health.
Perfect.
So we look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, we sure do. Thanks, everyone.
Bye for now.